Hi everyone, welcome to Mrs. Shin's math class. We will be covering 2.6 algebra, which is one of the external topic. We're going to learn it for 5 weeks. We already covered the first half of the content in term 1, and we'll be covering the second half in this 5 weeks. After that, you will be having a topic test on this full entire 2.6, which will include the first half and the second half of the algebra. Okay, so in order to start, we need this Walker Math book, 2.6 algebra. We're going to use this book to follow and do some pages in here. Okay, so before we start everything, look at the first example. Okay, so I've got a times a times a, so it's going to be a to the power of 3. Well done. But the below one, a plus a plus a, that means how many a's do I have? Yes, this was very simple. It's just 3a. Okay, so knowing that multiplying powers, if we multiply the terms, we add the indices, we're adding the powers. So for example, how would we do this? Yep, obviously we have to multiply numbers together, and yep, we need to multiply each term with the same term y, so therefore we need to add the powers. So 8 plus 3, so therefore there you go, 24, y to the power of 11. So here we go, we have a rule for multiplying the same a's, a to the power of x, and a is same with this one to the power of y. What do? We add the powers like this. 8, 3, that become 11. Okay, then have a go at doing this one. Let's look at the number first. Okay, so therefore, negative, negative, that becomes positive. Okay, I'm going to rule the line over. Right, 1 times 3, that is at the top, I'm going to write 3. How many x's? X is the same, so I'm adding the power, therefore x to the power of 8, because I'm adding them. Z, I have just z by itself. Okay, 4 times something. I already did negative, negative become positive. So 4 times 1 will be just 4. Okay, how many y's? 2 y's, 3 y's. I'm adding them, remember. So y to the power of 5, good. And a w. Okay, if you can, you can simplify, but this is just the final version because we cannot simplify any further. Right, now we're on to dividing powers. Alright, 6 divided by 4, how can we simplify this? Yeah, obviously 3 over 2. And what if I extend the fraction a little bit and 3 more a's at the top and 1 more a at the bottom? What am I going to do? Yes, obviously I'm going to cancel out top and the bottom, which are the same. Yeah, so therefore I have 3 and 2. And only 2 a's. Obviously I'm adding the power. There you go. That's how we did, right? So this is the simplest version straight away by cancelling the top and the bottom one. Okay, however, if I just multiply it out, okay, again 3 and a 2, and I have 3 a's at the top, and I have 1 a at the bottom, okay, you can minus them. I've got 3a minus 1a, and cancel, and go to this step. Okay, so when it gets to divide the powers, here is the rule. Okay, you either minusing them Okay, that could be your answer. Or if it's in fraction, you can simply 2. Okay, 6 minus 2 is 4 left, so therefore a to the power 4. Okay, you can either minus it or just cancel the top and the bottom and get the answer. Okay, then do this one. What would you do? Number first, 10 divided by 2, 1, 5. Okay, so which one has more x top on the bottom? Yep, I have more x on the bottom. By how many? Yep, 2 more x at the bottom. If there's nothing, it's 1. So I've got 2y at the top, 1y at the bottom. Which one has more y? Yep, obviously the top one. By how many? 1 more y. So therefore, if I rewrite, yep, y to the power of 1 and x to the power of 2. If I have x to the power of 2 to the power of 3, the second example, what does that mean? I have x to the power of 2, and how many times do I have that? Yep, I have it 3 times. Like that, right? So therefore, what will be the answer? X, 2, 2, 2 with the same x with the same base. I'm gonna add them together. So therefore, 6. Okay, or simply, you can just multiply these two together, 2 times 3, and get 6 straight away, right? So here's the rule of powers of powers. So therefore, a to the power, big A, in bracket B, that means I'm going to multiply them together. So A times B, like this. Okay, let's have a look at this example. Okay, so I have minus outside the bracket, so minus still keeps the same. 6 to the power of 2, so that power is affecting every single term inside the bracket. So 6 to the power of 2 is 36. Okay, then what am I going to do with that 2 and this 2? Yep, I'm multiplying them together. 2 is 4, and obviously this 5 and then 2. Yep, still I'm multiplying them together, so therefore y to the power of 10. Well done. So this is your final answer. Okay, in this case, what am I going to do? We're going to first look at the minus negative, the squared. So that's going to be positive, okay? And to each term, every single term, that applies to 2, y, x, and obviously 4 as well. So therefore, 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Y, I'm going to multiply these together. 10, 4 squared, 16. X, 2, 3, 6. And please don't forget to simplify your answer fully. Okay, so now it's your turn. I want you to have a go at page 7 to 10 from your Walker Math book. Please mark your answer. And once finished, you need to take a picture and submit on the Google Classroom. Okay, see you next lesson. Bye-bye.